Hello everybody and welcome back. Sorry, I know it's been a while. I got a new computer, so I've been having to transfer over all of my files onto it. But it's okay, because today I have a town tour for you. Also, by the way, I'm finally able to record in 1080p. I don't think anyone noticed that all my previous videos were 720, but with my new computer I can finally record higher quality content. So before getting into this tour, I just want to say a couple things. One, if you don't want to hear my voice in this town tour, in the next couple of days I'm going to be uploading 2 more town tours. One of them will be a town tour at nighttime, and one of them will be a town tour during the day without audio. So if you don't like the way I sound, just wait a couple days and there will be another video for you. I'm not going to be going inside of the house. I've already made 2 videos on how I built my house, or the inside at least. So if you do want to go watch those, you can. Another thing people may be asking, is your town finished? No, not at all. In fact, I don't think I'll ever get this town to be finished, just because there are so many items that I want that I haven't been able to get from the DIYs, or there are some items that I need from Gulliver, and Gulliver only shows up like once a month for me. So this town isn't finished, but I thought I'd go ahead and make a town tour. I think I'm also going to make one of these every season, so this is the summer town tour. I'm going to be making one in fall, winter, and spring, just so that people can get a kind of update on how I've built things and what all the different seasons look like. By the way, I've never time traveled on this map. I've never duplicated, so everything is 100% legit. Oh yeah, this also is a 5-star town, by the way, so... Okay, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so welcome to PastelSky. This is my passport, by the way, if you want to see anything on that. Anyways, first we have my main area that leads to my house. I thought we'd go ahead and start here. This area is probably the least finished out of everything. Up on these little hills, there's supposed to be a bunch of flowers, but there's not. We have a nice little, like, resting area. I guess if you want to sit and not sit with anyone else because they can't even get to that pillow. But you know, it's just for decoration. Nothing much up here. It's just a really nice place to go and relax and look at everything. It's also kind of amazing that this entire town has been built on my channel. Like, I've made so many videos. You could go back and retrace my steps with like every furniture placed. So I actually did move my mailbox. I know a lot of people just keep it next to their house. I moved it down here on top of a lolly Starbuck like sticker thing. Because, you know, my name is Starbuck and everyone mispronounces my name for Starbucks, so I thought, why not? Down here we have my rock areas. This is where I can go in the morning and hit all of them. I actually have never hit any of these ever since moving them. Like, I just moved them here and then I gave up on like getting materials out of them. So, but hey, it's here just in case. You can see some unfinished flower beds. Nothing too special. I do like how I used a lot of bushes and stuff. I tried to incorporate them into like all of my buildings. So let's go ahead and go up here. I like to call this area the Los Angeles Road, because for some reason this area with the are these hyacinths? This area with the hyacinths and the trees really just reminds me of LA. I don't know what it is about it, but it's really nice. Still unfinished, obviously, like I've said. And this leads directly to the beach. If Red is ever here, I can just go right up. Made it really easy to do that. Going back down, we're just going to go down instead of to the right, because that's where all the main stuff is. Down here, this area I actually really like. So I've placed every single bush in the game that you can get, every color and every type. And this really helps me know which ones are in bloom. So I can go down and see, oh, okay, these ones are what's sprouting right now, and next will be these 2. I think these are olive starts, and the holy star is down here. So it's really nice just to be able to see which ones are sprouting, which ones are in full bloom, which ones are next, all of that. We have some flower patches. I tried to do a lot of flower design everywhere because that's how I had it in New Leaf. We have a playground for the kids. The only reason why I built this is because I wanted to use this thingy. That's literally the only reason. But I think it turned out decent. It is a little cramped in here. More of the playground. You can get cotton candy and stuff. This is Diana's house? Yeah, Diana. I haven't talked to my villagers in so long, I don't even remember where they live. You'll also notice I have Jacob's ladders placed all around the map. And that's because whenever I get them, I try and move them around. I've been trying to put them on the edges of my island, so that's why you see these 3 right here. And I've already started placing some up here. This patch of grass is going to be covered with the Jacob's ladders. Or wait, what are they called in this game? Lily of the Valley? Anyways, you'll also notice a lot of cherry trees around. That's because my town fruit is cherry. The same town fruit that I had in New Leaf as well. Basically every game I've had cherries, I think. By the way, there's not much going on the beaches if you're wondering, just a lot of these placed all over the place. One area where I actually did decorate the beach is a little down here. We just have a little raft, ball, and surfboard. Again, nothing too much. We have a lot of flowers right here. This is basically where I wanted to use all the flowers I had put on the beach. So I just like placed them all over the place. We have a huge dinosaur. I don't remember what this one is called. A Diplo. So this thing is absolutely ginormous. It was originally supposed to be in the dinosaur area that I made, which we're going to go to pretty soon. But it was just so big that I had to move it out here. Still really cool though, I like it right here. So when you come out of the airport, the first thing you see in my town is this little area. This looks best during spring and all the different seasons because the leaves here change colors. Obviously right now they're just a boring green, but that's okay. Inside of here, by the way, we have little lanterns with rocks. So this one has a lantern that's on and a non-mossy rock. And this side has a lantern that's off and a mossy rock. Also, I'm trying to fill these areas with pink hyacinths, but you can see how long that's taking. Anyways, so you come up from the airport, and directly to your left, we have Nook's Cranny. And directly to the right, we have the Able Sisters. The reason I put them so close to the airport and so close together is because if I wanted to invite someone over, I could just close the 2 fences right here, the 3 fences up here, and the other 2 fences over here. And then no one can do anything, no one can mess with anything, and they can sell turnips or buy stuff at Able Sisters or, you know, whatever. We also have a mirror in case you want to change your appearance. Overall, just a decent area if I ever want to invite anyone over but don't want them going around my entire town. Up here, oh my gosh, I forgot I placed this. This is more recent. I placed the Sakura Hatsune Miku, which I also made a video on how to make these, like, this one isn't big, but these bigger, in quotes, floor tile design thingies. I'm gonna leave her here. I don't know why I placed her in the middle of the town, but oh well. We have a really nice water fountain right here. I think this design is from Austin John. I don't actually remember because it's been so long since I created this. And of course we have bamboo all over the place and flowers all over as well. We got a nice satellite here with more cherry trees. You can see it's Sunday today, so we have Isabel outside with Red doing firework-related things. So to the right of the Able Sisters, we have a little drink area, or a eat and drink area, so you can go ahead and get a snack, you can get your drink, and you can go and you can sit on the bench. Overall, just a really nice, comfy place. Now this is where we start getting into the most undeveloped. I know I said my house area is most undeveloped, but that's probably second to all of this. This is basically the villager area. It's terrible, I know. They're all staggered all over the place. They're not in the correct positions. I'm working on it. This is definitely something that I've been working on. I've been trying to figure out where to place them all. You can see, like, with Diana's house, her house is in place, but some of these just, wow, they need to be moved. That's also why there's not much decoration, just because I don't want to have to move things over and over again. Anyways, this beach is also kind of decorated. We just got a couple things down here, nothing too special. Going to the right of the villager area, we have Mitzi's house. Her house is also in its final place. Over here, we have a little rice farm made with the custom designs. I found these online somewhere. Sorry, I don't have the code, although I think I made a video on it, and I probably put the code in that video. So if you want, you can go and look for that. We got a little workshop kind of area. I kind of imagine this as, like, you could bring your car up here and a mechanic could go and fix it. And our mechanic actually is a girl by the name of Angel. She is our second resident who lives here. Basically, she's just my second account. This is her house. It's pretty nice. She lives on a little island, like, farm kind of thing. I think it's really nice, actually. This is one of my favorite areas, even though it looks so bad. I know it looks bad, but I like it so much. Oh, also, these weeds you are seeing are actually there on purpose. So I'm sorry if that bothers people, if I'm just walking by these and they think I'm supposed to pick them up. Angel also runs on eco-friendly energy, because why not? We have my flower farm. So this basically has 2 types of all the hybrids, none of the basic flowers. So you won't see any red roses here. Basically, like, these ones that are single need to duplicate before I can start breeding more. And then these other ones I can water if I'd like, and I can get basically whatever color I want. This is a really nice area. I recommend people make some of these in their town just so they can see what flowers they have and what flowers they don't have. Directly above that, we have the tree farm. This is every type of fruit that I need, including pine trees if I need to shake them for stuff, like sticks. And we have bamboo as well. I can also get wood here if I'd like because, you know, they're trees. Over to the right, we have my money trees. Obviously, I've cut them all down and sprouted one for today. I don't know why people don't do this. I don't see a lot of people making areas for their money trees. They just kind of place them wherever. But who knows? I have OCD, so maybe it's just my OCD kicking in. So going over here, above we have the museum area. We're going to visit that next. Down here we have, this is one of the newest areas I've made. I don't know what it is. I guess it's a shrine for microwaves. Don't ask me because I don't even know. We have a bit more decoration going on here, kind of more, since this is close to the museum, I wanted this to be a museum kind of area, like an outside museum. You can see we have a T-Rex right here. Pretty cool looking. We have whatever this thing is. I think this is a fake art piece or something like that. Over here you can see we have more of the museum type stuff. We have small little decorations, and then we have big dinosaurs. More of the Lily of the Valley with more tiny decorations. Overall, just a really nice area. This is also one of my favorite areas to go and walk around. Up here, getting closer to the museum, we have a cafe. So you can go and you can sit and eat and drink. We have like a little salesman can sit here and you can win prizes, I guess, if you'd like to. A nice fountain area. I guess kids could run around and play up here. Well, actually they can, and we'll get to that in a second. Over here we have where the cafe would make all of their stuff. So, you know, you got your water, you got the kettle, you got popcorn, you got a freezer down here, fortune cookies, basically all that. Up here we have the museum. You can see these are where I put my extra flowers that I don't really need. And for some reason I put my oil barrels up here. I don't know why I did that, but I guess I did. Telephone booth, dinosaur thingies. Over here, this is a really nice area to hang out. So you can look off on the ocean with the little viewer thing. Forgot what this is called. We got a little globe here that kids can play with. A bird bath. We got a nice little area you can sit at. This is super nice. Now, over to the left, we have a camping area. So this is also part of the cafe. If someone wants to play piano, they can. And the cafe can also make pizza for you. We have a bonfire for the camp. If anyone wants to just go and relax by the fire, roast some marshmallows, they can. Up here we have the campsite. We got grill, water, we got a little fire pit right here. We got a dog bowl. The gym's down below. We'll get to that in a second. We got a little concert area. In my opinion, this thing looks like a stage, so I decided to go with that idea and make this an entire recording kind of area. So you got your guitar, you got your microphone. Someone could play drums right here. We got bikes for going on the trail, I guess. You can't really see it, but over here we have some benches that you can go and sit at and also look out at the water. And below there, you can see a little area where they're filming something, probably the weather or something like that. We got a heart-shaped pond. I feel like everyone's done this. But I needed a pond for, like, something. I think maybe the golden trout in spring or something like that. So I decided to build it in a heart shape. I tried to fit crafting areas everywhere just so that if I ever needed to craft on the run, I could just go up and craft. So you may see a couple of those benches hidden around. So to the left of the cafe and below the campsite, we have a gym area. Animal Crossing loves to give you gym items for some reason, and I don't know a thing or two about working out. So, but here we go. We have this thingy that I made. It's very cramped, but that's all the room that I had to work with. It's pretty nice. I like it. Down below, we have a really nice romantic area. I can kind of see people doing maybe weddings around here. And this is where they take their wedding photos, something like that. You know, you take it under the palm tree next to the blue flowers, or you take it on this bench next to the pink flowers. Overall, really nice. I know my town isn't the most perfect town, but in my eyes, it is pretty good. This is the best town I've ever made in Animal Crossing. Probably just because of the amount of customization you can do. Let me go ahead and show the map as well so you can see these are all of the animals that I have living. You can also see the dream address if you'd like to go here on your own time. Like I said earlier, there's also going to be 2 more videos coming out where I do a town tour at nighttime and another town tour where there is none of my voice. So if you're looking forward to watching those, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everybody!